2 days after a fiery crash on I-295 shut down the interstate for several hours, we're hearing from one of the people involved.
It was like an action movie. It was like being in a film, except a lot scarier.
Just take a look. You could see the flames just tearing out of that semi-truck after the crash. It happened Monday on northbound I-295 at Roosevelt Boulevard. Florida Highway Patrol says a Mazda Miata collided into the semi, hauling a trailer filled with T-shirts. News4Jax reporter Eric Avanier joins us live from I-295 after talking to one of those crash survivors. Eric.
Yes, Mary, the crash survivor I spoke with was actually a passenger in a Mazda Miata that collided with that semi. He says that the collision was the result of another car that caused his mother to take evasive action. Charred remains of what was once a tractor-trailer is all that's left in this picture taken by firefighters. But these remains are the results of this fire that ignited after a car collided with the truck. FHP says both vehicles were traveling north on the interstate when a Mazda Miata drove from the right lane into the middle lane and sideswiped the truck.
I feel like we definitely had a guardian angel looking out for us.
Matthew Boyette was a passenger in the Miata. His mother was the driver. He says a red car that was merging onto the interstate from Roosevelt Boulevard caused them to crash.
They merged into us, and I pointed it out and said, "Look out," yelled, "Look out." And Mom took evasive action.
He says that's when his mom drove into the same lane as the truck, causing a collision. As this happened, he says the driver of the red car sped off.
I tried to get the license plate, but by that time, I'd lost line of sight because we were spinning out.
Boyette says the car spun across the roadway and was pinned against a guardrail. They were 50 feet from the truck, which also hit a guardrail and flipped. Then suddenly the truck caught on fire.
Well, I heard the explosion before anything else. We were still seated in the car. I was checking on Mom.
Boyette says he was also worried about the truck
explosion before anything else. We were still seated in the car. I was checking on Mom.
Boyette says he was also worried about the truck driver.
I didn't know if they had gotten him out or not, and just from seeing what I was seeing, I couldn't imagine if they hadn't got him out already how anybody could survive that, because the flames were just raging.
The truck driver was taken to the hospital with minor injuries, and so was Boyette's mom. He says he suffered a minor shoulder injury.
We are super, super, super lucky to be alive. It could have very easily gone a different way.
Now, that crash is still under investigation, and investigators say charges are pending. Reporting live near I-295, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.